Today we are going to be live streaming some Minecraft. It'll be on the Title Update 3 tutorial world from Minecraft Xbox 360, which is the first world I ever played on back in the day. I played the demo on this thing a few times, and then one summer, was it summer? I don't know. I know I had $20 and I bought the full game, and I continued to play Minecraft on this tutorial world. I think it was Title Update 4 by then, though, when I finally got the game. But it's the Title Update 3 tutorial world. The next update, Title Update 5, added creative mode, and that changed the tutorial world to something else, but this is the one I played on for a long time. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. If you check some of my older videos out, you will see that I actually played on this world in, actually I think only one video. It was the like 6 ways to die in Minecraft or whatever that it was. But this is the first world I ever played on. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, and I was able to find the download for the Windows 10 version of Minecraft, so it's like, you know what, I might as well go ahead and load it up. So it's pretty inside. I've played on it before, so I know where a few things are, and I'm not exactly sure how old this, I don't know, where this world was taken from. I'm going to get rid of this block because it's just some random block that I don't really need at the moment. Actually, I don't think I need it at all. It's just a placeholder for some block that had been, I guess you could say, actually, I don't know how to describe it. I looked it up because, like I said, I'd played on this world before this download, and basically what I understand about it is, actually, crap, I don't even think, oh, dang it. No life, okay, just checking. Anyways, what was I going to say? Something about the block. Oh, yeah. So the block is basically just something to placehold, like if a block has, changed IDs or something, or has been, was in a future update and was taken out later. That's basically what that block is. So, I'm guessing wherever this world download is from, if it's from, the Xbox 360, because there's 64 steak in my inventory, so that means that, somebody put stuff in the inventory, so somebody had something in their inventory that the ID changed on, or it might have been just a separate thing in 360 edition, I don't know. I don't really know. I just know what I read. So I'm going to get some more wood here, and then we'll probably leave this area and head on over to the actual village, which I'll give you guys a little tour of if you've never seen this world before. Which, lots of nostalgia from this place. It was a very fun time. Me and my friends used to play split screen. It'd be I guess me and 3 other friends, because it was only, that's so much you could have. There's the Minecraft sign, there's another portal up there, so I'll probably build a ladder up there, but here's the, I guess I call it the main village because it's the first one I saw. There is another village over there, which I'll show you guys, but this is the main village. That house was mine back in the day. I think this one was my friend Braden's. This one I think was my friend Noah's. It might have been his brother Nathan's, but I don't remember. But I'm going to take this house because it's nice, it's big, it has lots of space, and I plan on building up in it. This is on my realm. So I plan on having my friends join, but I've been dying to play it for so long, and my friends are always on. So they'll probably be in some later videos, but at the moment, it's just me. So I'm kind of debating where they're going. I think I'm going to go to the other village first, then I'll show you guys the castle. That'll be the grand finale, I guess, for this little tour. At least there is more to see. And, oh crap, actually, no I don't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have plenty of food right here. Anyways, okay, let's go find that other village. It's just back behind here. But we spent so much time on this world, and then it was kind of sad because in the video we had destroyed it, and now I don't really want to mess with a whole lot of the things, because, it's pretty nostalgic, and I don't want to ruin the purity of the world, you could say, but I do have the download, so I can load up the original whenever I want, so, that's nice. But here's the other village. It's kind of like a little farming village. There's a few houses, and kind of normal like the other one. This was before villages were even really in the game, so you couldn't find stuff like this in the normal world. It was specifically built for the tutorial, but it was really cool to find. Villagers weren't in the game yet, of course. If there's no villages, why would there be villagers? Which is funny because they actually added villages, I think in Title Update 5, it might have been 7, but they added villages, but they didn't add villagers until like a later update, which is funny because you could find villages, but they were empty. Which, why have villages without the villagers? I do not know. But here's a barn. It feels like there used to be animals in there, but actually I should check to make sure, because for some reason the settings on this download have, I can't change them, so never mind. But the first time I loaded it up, mobs would not spawn. I'm gonna get back to the thing and go to bed, and then I'll wake up and show you guys the castle. But yeah, I don't see any animals, so I'm hoping that they actually spawn, because if they don't, I'll be pretty upset. So I don't know. Uploading things to the realm is always weird because the settings seem to change pretty frequently, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I played on the Title Update 1 version of this map, which it's basically the same. There's a few differences, which I will show you guys later, but not right now. But in the morning, I suppose. Alright, to the castle we go. So, some of the changes from the first world. It was the same map. Let me show you some changes. I guess I'll tell you the changes when we get over there, because that's really where a lot of them. Well, the sign was flat for a start. There was another and that changed. I think that changed. I haven't looked that up in forever, and I barely even played that tutorial world. I didn't think it was as fun as this one, but anyways, the bridge to this, the original title, or I guess just Title Update 1, I guess it wasn't even an update, just version 1 of the game. I don't know if they had pistons or not. I think they had redstone, but I don't think they had pistons in the game yet. So they did not have this contraption to cobblestone generation. It's a bridge to the castle. They did not have that. I hate this. They did not have this original bridge up. There's more like a stairway up the bridge. But yes, basically the same. I think in the original down here there was only one boat. There's 2 here, and mob spawning is on because I've seen some fish and other things, so it is on. Here's the church, which is pretty cool. I want to leave the books here. I hope my friends will leave them alone as they ever get on, because like I said, I kind of want to preserve it. It's, I don't really need to because I can load it up anytime, but I know I'm going to preserve the village a little bit, but I'd like to keep most things the same. Okay, here's the tower, and this is a pretty big point that is separate, but down there you can see a little tunnel down there, and this was really cool back in the day. On this tutorial world, you jump down there, and you go down. It was a lot difficult back in the day, or I guess a lot harder because you could not do the sprint swimming thing, and I don't know if back then you could crouch and sink faster or not, but I just remember always like barely making it down here when I tried it. But this is what's inside. Pretty nice. I'm not gonna use these. I'm gonna put them up on a armor stand, just because it kind of feels like cheating if you took it. Okay, come on. Oh boy. Well, I might die now. There we go. Swim. But I used to always drown trying to get in there because it takes a while, especially when you can't do the sprint swim thing. But I didn't even really know about it until I think TU5 had come out, so once I figured that out, I went back onto my classic world and grabbed all this stuff, because why wouldn't I? But it was always interesting, because it's funny because one of my friends had actually told me that it was there, and I tried looking for it. Let me go back. I kind of wish I didn't leave now. But he said it was under the castle, which I guess it is, but it's like directly under. And I thought he meant directly under, because you can get you can get under the castle if I don't die. Hold on. Not there. It's a bit further back this way. There we go. It's like right here. See, you can get in here. And this is what I thought he was talking about, was this area here. And I'm not sure why this area is even really here. Because, I mean, they meant to put it here, I guess, because, you know, they have this little, like, lamp thing here, which is very strange why they put it here. But, it's here. Maybe it's some secret I never found out about, because, like I said, I didn't even find out about the armor until way later. Or at least I didn't find it. My friend told me about it, but I couldn't find it. And the whole time, it was sitting right there. So, very interesting. Alright, back to the thing. There's like a lighthouse, I guess you could call it. I don't know. It's not really, I guess it is a lighthouse. It's back that way. But it was in the first tutorial world as well. And there's nothing super important about it. It's just a normal little lighthouse. No chests, which kind of sucks because there's, you know, I mean, there's chests in the village, but they don't have anything. This is the chest in the village. Yeah, like I said, there's a chest full of pistons and redstone and stuff, because like I said, I think that's when they added the pistons, was title update 3. So that's all in there. But like, there's a chest here already, empty. There's none in the houses. In the first world, there was actually a chest over here. And I don't know if there was in this world or not, because I haven't played the, you know, I can't just load it up on the Xbox, but there's one in here now. And I don't remember if that was like that or not, so. Oh, and there was one thing that I don't remember. I'm pretty sure, you know, I probably would have found this if I was playing back in the day, but I don't remember finding it until, because I was just playing this world earlier and found it. But there's a pig with a saddle up here, which I didn't know about. And it's very strange that I don't remember it, because one of the achievements, I don't know if it's still an achievement on 360 or not, but I know it was one of the classic ones. It was, oh, okay, this definitely was not here then, because they did not have gates. That's very strange. I wonder when this was. I wonder why this is here. Yeah, they did not have gates in this update, so that maybe this wasn't here back in the day. Maybe they just added it, whoever made the world download added it in. That's very strange. Huh, that's kind of strange. Because I know in the first one they didn't have it, so I guess I don't think they had it in this one either. I think whoever did this world download added that up there. Because that was, they did not have the little fence gates back in Title Update 4 on the 360. Okay, I need to make a armor stove to put this stuff on, which means I will have to go mining. I have been mining down here before, so I do know there's some goodies, although it's not necessarily. It's just iron and some gold. I never found diamonds, at least not on this version of the world. I have found diamonds on the original version when I was playing it, because on the 360 you can delete all the software, or not software, the title updates, and it'll take you back to the first one. So I did that, and I played the first one, and I did find diamonds over in like the river by the castle kinda area down there. But I don't know if it would still be there or not, and I don't exactly remember where that is, so can't really do it. There's some iron right there, which is good. Oh, I actually know where some iron is, so I'll have to go get that. There is some iron, but I need some cobblestone at the moment. I probably have enough right now, but it doesn't hurt to get a little more. I would like some coal too, but I do believe there's coal where I'm going, so we're fine. We're fine right now. Might go grab that coal in there. Minecart tunnel, because there's something there. But yeah, it's very nostalgic playing this world. Back in the day, my house was here. I remember we used to think you could find diamonds just by going underground just a little bit, so we'd dig tunnels underground like just like 2 blocks below. Well, I mean the roof would be like only 2 blocks up to the surface, you know. So we like the roof would still be dirt and grass blocks when we were mining the stone. We'd find, you know, sometimes coal, sometimes iron. We'd mine so much. We always wondered why we could never find diamonds, but you know there's a reason for that, because we did not know you were supposed to dig down further. And I did not. Okay, there's 2 diamond pickaxes. Huh. So I guess they added that in the thing too, because I remember in the original. Back to, actually, I do need coal. I want coal. Although I'm very torn right now, because I don't want to waste my wood, but I also don't want to waste coal on a furnace right now. I'd like to have some torches for whenever I go get that iron over there. So I guess I'll be using this. Yeah, that's all I need for now. And get a little pickaxe real quick. Oh crap. There we go. Alright, sweet. I'm gonna need more sticks if I want to make the armor stand. Thank you. And, crap. Oh wait. Oh man. Hold on. Do I need these or do I need? I think I need the smooth stone one, so I need to cook this again. Very confusing new Minecraft is. There are things I like about it. There are things I don't like about it. Somebody was there was some video I was watching some time ago about how old Minecraft was creepier, and I mean, I think it was, but also, you know, it was pretty new at the time, and so that kind of made it creepy too. It's like, you don't know what he is, but also, you know, Herobrine, he was super big back in the day. In fact, on my original title update for the world on the Xbox, I thought I saw him. I mean, it was pretty strange. What happened was, in this little house here, you know, the little house you build on the first night. In the tutorial world, you have to build this house, and you have to stay the whole night in this area before you can go onto the village. But it had been some time after we'd been playing it. I came in here to get some soup, because I had some soup in the chest in here. I walked in, and I was getting hit by nothing, which was strange. If I had to guess what it was, the game might have thought I was in, like, a block or something, and I was suffocating. Although I don't remember seeing bubbles, but I don't know if it showed the bubbles when you were suffocating in blocks back in the day. I know it does now, but, you know, things change. So. But, I don't know. There's just so much to remember about it. You know, every time I see something, it reminds me of some adventure we all went on back in the day, which is, it's always nice to see that. Okay, there we go. Sicko mode. You know what? I guess I'll give him a sword. Actually, maybe I'll give him a pickaxe since I have two. Give him a pickaxe, and then I'll get some item frames and put all the other stuff up here, I guess. Looks like it's about time to go to bed too, so that's good. And in the morning, I'll get some iron. But, alright, I guess I'll tell you guys some stories while running around out there. Actually, I'll put it in order how I would. There we go, sweet. So, story time. Ooh, boy. I remember back in the day, this is a good story. There we go. Back in the day, you know, big Herobrine believers, we were 10, so of course we were. There's that, you know, stone area in the castle there, and we called it Herobrine's Castle, and we didn't really go over there. I mean, we had a nether portal in there, which if you watch the like dumb ways to die in Minecraft video from back in the day, you can see us actually use that portal in there. It was that world, anyways, we called it Herobrine's Castle, and we were going to raid it, or, you know, blow it up one day. So, you know, all my friends were coming over, we were going to raid Herobrine's Castle, so I had to get prepared. So, you know, that means getting TNT, which means killing creepers. And back in the day, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm good at combat now, but, you know, I could kill a creeper pretty easy now. But back in the day, it was like the hardest thing ever, and I'd always die. And, you know, back in the day, you didn't have sprint and stuff, so, I mean, I guess you could say it might take a bit longer to get back from the creeper, but at the same time, you can't sprint backwards, so, I don't know. But, we would, I was trying so hard, and I managed to scrape up 5 gunpowder. So we had 1 block of TNT when we raided Herobrine's Castle. And I remember we put it in the side there, blew it up, and did barely anything, so we had to mine the rest of the way through. And, like, you know, like I said, we barely had any items or anything like that. So we used, essentially we just used leather armor all the time, so we all had leather armor. Some of us might have had iron tools, but most of the time we just used stone tools. Okay, good, I have sticks, I was gonna say. So we were always pretty underprepared for things, but we always had fun, which was the important thing. We spent a lot of time on our original title update for Tutorial World. A lot of buildings built. I remember I built like a glass house, which was really cool I think, at the time. You know, if I'm planning on getting the new Xbox soon, and if they add that ray tracing, I'm definitely going to turn that on this world just to see, because you know when I remember being in that glass house at night, seeing the skeleton spawn outside, it seems like it was with ray tracing. I mean, it wasn't, but it seemed like the moonlight was just, shining through the windows, which is always, it's a cool memory. It may not be accurate, but it's cool. So I can't wait to do that. And I'm pretty excited to do it on some other worlds too. I have a nice city world I'm going to try it on, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know when the ray tracing is coming to Minecraft. I don't know if it'll be like the Windows 10 where you can turn it on in the beta. I don't have a graphics card good enough for that, because I have a little gaming laptop, because I have no money. Well, I mean, I have money, but like I said, I'm going to buy the Xbox, hopefully. I don't know. I went to Walmart this morning because it came out today. I guess officially. Some people have it already, but I went to Walmart early this morning. Not super early because it's, COVID. It only opens at 7 in the morning, but I went there. I woke up early. I left the house at 6:30. I had school today, so of course, I gotta get there at 7. Well, class starts at 7:55, so, it's nice to be there a little bit early. So, I kind of had to be careful with how long I stayed at Walmart, but I went there and looked for it. They did not have it there. They did have it somewhere. It was some town. I don't know the name of it. I don't remember, but it's not a town I'm familiar with. It's probably pretty far away. I guess they had 5 of them in stock there. They did not have it at mine, which sucks. But you know what? I'm sure it'll be there someday. It took me forever to get a Switch because, I don't know if you're aware or not, but there's these people on like Amazon and stuff or I guess like they have bots that buy up video game, stuff, consoles. I'm sure they used it for the pre-orders too, because then what they did with the Switches and stuff is they resell it at a higher price, which is bullcrap. So, if you see an Xbox for like $550 on some site you've never heard of, don't waste your time. Just wait for it to, get restocked on a website and order it, or find it at Walmart or whatever. Probably not Walmart. I don't know where probably Best Buy would probably be a better alternative to Walmart, but I don't have a Best Buy near me, so you know what, I'll take what I can get. Walmart's fine. It's where I got my Xbox One back in the day, was Walmart. I got my 360 from Best Buy, but I wasn't there. It was a Christmas gift when I was little, so I didn't really know that was happening, but yeah. Good times, lots of nostalgia. This could be just a nice nostalgia talk. I really miss the good old days, and I should go back to the Minecraft is creepy thing, because I was playing the Java edition of Minecraft, and I set it back to the alpha, because it's more unsettling for some strange reason. It might be the lighting. The lighting it's just weird, because it's not perfect lighting, but it's super dark. Like the torches barely light up anything. You have to put them on the floor and stuff, which it kind of makes your house look messy, but it's the only way you can keep it, light. And yeah, like the only thing you can really see is the moon and the stars in the sky. If you don't have torches with you, it's just completely dark, which it's a very creepy game, because you hear things outside, and you don't want to go out there because something can sneak up on you, because you cannot see anything. And back in the day, I don't know how the lighting systems were back in the day. Like I don't remember if it was similar or not to the Java edition on the old 360 versions of Minecraft, but it was creepier. Like I said, mostly probably due to the fact that Minecraft was pretty new. There was a lot of unknown stuff. We didn't know if Herobrine was actually real or not, and it was fun to think about. So this amount of iron should be good enough for full armor, but I don't know if I'm going to waste it on that quite yet. I'm probably going to hold off until I get a stack. If I get a stack, then I'll indulge myself a little bit. There's a zombie and a skeleton. That's great. I don't know if it's just me or not, but it seems like the skeletons are a lot more accurate in this version. Or not version, but this version. Update. Newer updates are a lot more accurate than they used to be. Because, like, I don't know. It's like if you're too close, you're going to miss a little bit. And if you're kind of far away, they'll miss. But there's a certain, like, dead zone where they'll hit you every time without fail. And it was like, it seems back in the day they weren't quite as accurate. I used to run circles around them and they wouldn't hit me. Now if I, you know, I gotta be careful about what I do. I gotta wait for them to shoot a few arrows and then get close. But I'm pretty impatient, so I usually get shot up quite a bit. There was a, I guess I'll tell the story later. It's a pretty good story. At least I think it is. But it was like, okay, let's get out of this cave and I'll tell you guys what I'm talking about. It's right over here. I actually had a little igloo house I built over that way one time, which was lots of fun. Like one day, I thought it was cool. Alright, so this little cave right here, one time our friend Noah was over here, and he was just running around. And I'm not quite sure how he fell in here, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, I'm sure part of the landscape was destroyed, because, you know, we did that quite a bit. But he was over here, and even if he fell down here, he wouldn't even, I don't know how he fell down there, but he fell down. He fell down this dark cave. It's a pretty long drop to the bottom, but I'm sure he hit a ledge or something, but it was completely dark. He couldn't see anything. He didn't have torches on him. And so he was like, we had to come help him. And I remember we went down there later, and I guess we had to mine out some of it, because I was down here earlier when I was playing on this world, and there was no, like, direct opening to a cave, but we found gold. And that, I was freaking out because I'm like, oh, we're about to find diamonds. And of course, we did not find diamonds, but I thought we were really close, which I'm sure we were. If we probably mined a little bit more, we might have found it. But gold was interesting, and I made a pickaxe, and I used it, and gold breaks fast. And soon enough, all the gold was gone. But you know, it was a pretty interesting time. It was the first time we had probably, yeah, look how deep that goes. It was like the first time we'd probably gone this deep in the game, because, like I said before, we thought you could get diamonds just by mining like 6 blocks underground, which is not the case. But we did not know any better. I did not watch any videos on how to find diamonds, because it's like, well, just look for them, and of course my pickaxe broke. Oh well, it's nighttime, so it's a good time to get back anyways. So, I was playing this world, actually, and I made a discovery that I did not know, that there are baby squids in the game, which was surprising, because they've had baby animals for a long time, but I don't think they ever had baby squids. And I was playing, and there's a lot of squids in these waters. I think they just kind of spawn, because, well, I guess not in this one. Like I said, mobs spawning straight off, so when you play on this world, there's no mobs going to spawn. Maybe it was on the first world, but I know there's a ton of squids that just spawn in the water over here. And, there was baby squid with them, and I was shocked, because and it was pretty surprising. There is a few villages nearby. There's a zombie village. Well, I guess right now it's to my right, and there's a normal village to my left, and it's actually an old village, which is, I wonder, I'm pretty curious about whether, you know, when this world was, I guess, uploaded or taken from, because it's an older village, the older style of village, you know, before the village update. So, would have had to been, I think the village update was 1.14, so it would have had to been the 1.12 or 1.13. Although this is Xbox, well, actually, yeah, this would be the Xbox, so I don't know when it was taken, but it's an older village. But it has potatoes, I know, and a blacksmith, and one time I checked that chest on a creative mode, and it had diamonds. And on the survival world, it had an iron sword, and that was about it. So maybe we'll get lucky, or maybe we won't. And the zombie village is that way. And I don't remember it having anything really good. It had a smoker, which I took, but that was about it. Oh, and it had lots of hay bales, but I didn't feel like mining because it was nighttime and it was raining, and I didn't want to die. Okay, so what's the plan right now? Well, I guess. Oh crap! I was supposed to take this back to this place, but I think I'll take you guys to the lighthouse real quick so you can see that before we get off. Because I'm about to leave and go to play rehearsals. But yeah, I love this castle so much. It's like the definition of nostalgia for me. It's always fun to, I don't know, I guess just see it. I'm so glad I found this download because I've been wanting to play this world for a long time, and I wish I could get my old account back, but I can't. But I mean, if I could, I would play all the worlds we used to play. There was one world that was just a random seed, but we played that one probably the second most amount compared to this one, and we had a lot of good times on there. We were building lots of things. We all built houses and all had really good times. Okay, lighthouse should be over there, I think. Although that seems like we're kind of going a little far away. But I'm pretty sure you can reach it by boat. Yep, oh, there it is. You can see it. There's the lighthouse. There's no ladders up to the top, which is strange, but there's nothing up there really, so it doesn't matter. But it is pretty cool. Yep, there it is. It has netherrack. I'm surprised it doesn't have a glowstone in it, but oh, whatever. There's netherrack and fire up there. Oh, crap, I fell through. Anyways, this is the lighthouse. Crap. I always thought it was strange how this island just kind of floats, but it's Minecraft, so not a big deal. But if I were the ones making the tutorial world, I'd probably put like a little rock holding it up or something. Oh, I always love that little waterfall up there too. There's a river. It goes back to the starting area. Like there's a little river and a waterfall right there, which I always thought was really cool. It was. I think rivers are actually in Minecraft now, but they used to not be, or at least some. Well, yeah, I don't think they were, because I remember I think I read something about it that they added it. But this you know, it's a little man-made river, and it's strange that this thing is missing a log. Although if I had to guess why, it's probably because whoever has been messing with this world broke it, or uploading or downloading glitch. But yeah, there's the I think that's the fishing pond. Maybe it's the boating pond, because there's a pond, or at least it used to be in the first update. I don't know if it is in this update or not. But this river, I always thought this river was nice. It was just a little cool addition. So I'm going to put this boat back where I found it. I could probably take this boat if I wanted to, but I like having the minecart back at home, and the minecart's still at the castle right now. And it's nice being able to just ride the minecart, not waste time or whatever, going back. So I'm going to take the minecart back to the village, and that'll probably be the end for today. And next time we play, or next time I guess live stream, I'll probably have more people on with me. We'll do other things. I don't know, start the village up a bit, probably get some buildings going. I want to expand my house a bit. At least, I want to make it into kind of a library on the upper floors. But it might be a little difficult because I will need to get a lot of books. And like I said before, I don't want to break any of the books from the church, so I'll have to make them or find them, which finding them wouldn't be too bad. I can take all the books from the stronghold, which is always the best thing ever in the world, is finding all those books. Because then you don't have to make them, and making them is very annoying. You gotta kill lots of cows and get lots of paper, and it's just an annoying task. I kind of miss the old Minecraft generation, which you don't really notice. I mean, the difference over years, but if you go back, it was like lots of flatness, like kind of like that, and then and then there would be like giant hills just in the middle of nowhere, and I don't know why, but it was always something really cool. It seemed, I don't know, it just seemed interesting. I remember there was one world I had, and I spawned right next to like kind of a, I don't know if shallow is the right word for a hill. It wasn't a very tall hill. I'm trying to think of what a good word for that would be. I don't know. It was a short hill, like very wide, short hill. But that one was pretty good too. I don't know. I spent so much time doing something that it was nighttime before I was ready, and I had to build a house out of snow. And then the skeletons were shooting at me because I left windows open, so it was a good time. But yeah, that was on the old Minecraft. Old Minecraft. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for today. I'll probably be live streaming again sometime. Maybe not this week, but over the weekend or next week. Probably have something up for you guys. I'm kind of debating whether I should edit this video down or not and release it as a separate survival series. Because, I mean, the live stream's up, and it's just kind of boring watching me just, you know, play without editing, which is, I try to edit most of my videos, which is usually why it takes so long, but it's boring watching, you know, dry gameplay. Nobody wants to watch that. Cut out the funny parts, which this wasn't really funny, it's more sentimental, but, you know, it is what it is. Not all the boats. I'm going to take one and put it near my house so I don't have to keep going to the castle and stealing them. But I think that'll do it for today's episode. Might see you guys again over the weekend, probably. Squid just does terrifying noise. We'll probably live stream over the weekend. Maybe I'll have some more friends with me. I might have my friend Lane on. Maybe Chris. Probably Gus. Gus is usually on. Well, maybe not, because Cold War comes out this weekend. So, we might be playing that, but whatever. I'm pretty excited to play the campaign, although I'm not excited for multiplayer. I played the alpha and beta of that, but wasn't too excited for that aspect. I like Modern Warfare a lot. And, I don't know, it seemed very slow compared to it. I don't know. It is what it is. But I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope you enjoyed the video.